This was like during the late 1800s. And this was a time that the culture believed that it was right to kill twins.
Hi. If you hear a little bit of background noise, my brothers are watching a movie in the next room. So yeah, the volume is so high. I don't know why. I think they're deaf or something. I don't know. But anyway, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time, do us a favor, hit subscribe, like, and yeah, without wasting anybody's time, let's get on with today's episode. See, as much as the likes of Joshua Mabonga are talking about how Christianity is bad for Africans, how Africans kind of forcefully accepted Christianity, there are things they will never tell you. Before we go further with our discussion today, I want you to watch this video and we'll continue shortly.
We talk about people like Mary Slessor, right? I might have butchered her last name, but she was a Scottish missionary, and so I'm gonna write the name down, right? So, don't judge me. But Mary, I'm gonna call her Mary. But Mary, literally during the time, you see, first of all, people talk about African spirituality and all this stuff. If you want to go there, then go all the way. Don't pick and choose. Because she was in Nigeria. She was with the Efik tribe in Calabar. This was like during the late 1800s. And this was a time that the culture believed that it was right to kill twins. Literally, they saw twins as evil. And when a woman would give birth to twins, they would take the children and put them in what was known as an evil forest. And they would allow the children to starve to death or to be eaten by wild animals. This was the culture of our ancestors.
Okay, so Stephanie's one of my favorite preachers, right? And I was watching this video on her YouTube channel. If you are willing to follow African traditions, don't end where colonization began. Go back because you're looking for the roots, right? Go back to the roots. And the tribe that Stephanie is talking about did some horrible things. The Efik people of Nigeria, number one thing that they did horribly, they were slave traders and they acted as middlemen for the inland slave traders and the European slave traders. In other words, the Efik people of Nigeria exported fellow Nigerians as slaves. So we would say that before Europeans came, stronger tribes enslaved weaker tribes. So colonization and slavery are things that took place. Though that was a human thing. It was not a European thing, but a human thing, meaning that if white people are people, they could also enslave you. Africans enslaved each other before Europeans came. When Europeans came, the stronger tribes saw business. But I want to touch on what Stephanie touched on, right? The killing of twin babies. Now, the Efik people, they had a cultural belief that twin babies were not really human beings. In fact, they believed that their mother actually had sex with an evil spirit or a demonic spirit or the devil himself. So when twin babies were born, they would take those twin babies, brutally kill them, or take them to the evil forest. When I was a kid growing up, we used to watch Nigerian movies at home, and there was this forest called the evil forest. In almost each and every Nigerian movie, there was a forest called the evil forest. So those twin babies will be taken to the evil forest. They would starve to death, or wild animals would kill those babies. Why? Because they believed that those babies were evil spirits. Their mother slept with an evil spirit. That's why she gave birth to twin babies. So, according to them, that time you could not give birth to two kids at the same time. Now, the person who intervened in this situation was a missionary, a 28-year-old missionary. Her name was Mary Slessor. Mary would save a lot of twin babies from the evil forest. Rumor has it that she even adopted some of them. She also started teaching that twin babies were not evil spirits, but they were babies. On top of that, she also preached the gospel of Christ. She was a Scottish lady who came as a missionary. She found social injustice in this country. If she was somebody who did not care, she was not going to save those kids. She was going to focus on stealing the land. But now we see her and putting her life in danger, saving a lot of twin babies. But the likes of Joshua Maponga will never tell you this. So here's my advice. If you want to follow your roots, because that's what you're saying to yourself, that we want to go back to our roots. Do not stop where colonization started. Go all the way back and check what your great, 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 great grandparents did. Some of your great grandparents, they ate human flesh. Some of your great grandparents made covenants that are still tormenting you in your family even today. Go back, but do not stop where colonization began. Go all the way back. You want to go back, right? Go all the way back. I'm telling you, some of you, the things that you're gonna find, you're gonna wish that they stayed right there. Nobody's saying that you should not go. You can go, but how far are you willing to go? Not everything that our ancestors did is innocent. And our ancestors also enslaved each other. So colonization and slavery was a human thing. If today it was still happening, I tell you that there were some of you were gonna participate in that to make money. In fact, it's still there. There is a lot of human trafficking. Some of you are participating in that. Politicians are participating in that. So, but that's a topic for another day. But anyway, make sure that you hit subscribe. It's for free. Make sure that you like this video, comment if you have to. And yeah, thanks for watching up to this far. Until the next time, God bless.